What is up, guys? It's your boy Stennymon, and guys, I am proud to say that we are on our way from Moss Deep into fighting Team Magma once again. And guys, first of all, let me just say that we are going to have a ball today. And as always, you guys know we are going to start off with a very powerful team recap. So we're going to jump right on in here with our first team member, which is, of course, the newly acquired, newly evolved Scrubber Ducky with the moves Dragon Breath, Crunch, Hyper Beam, and Earthquake. Next up is Speedy Gaming, the Swampert with the moves Mud Shot, Rock Slide, Muddy Water, and Mud Bomb. Next up is Jen Myrtle, aka the Roserade, with the moves Shadow Ball, Petal Blizzard, Leech Seed, and Toxic Spike. Next up is Royalty, the Gardevoir, with the moves Psychic, Draining Kiss, Secret Power, and Calm Mind. Next up is Orange, the Linoon, with the moves Headbutt, Cut, Surf, and Rock Smash. And our final team member is a newly caught Pokemon who we have added to the team, the Wilmer, aka Caitlyn, with the moves Astonish, Water Pulse, Dive, and Brain. And with that, guys, we are going to continue on into our adventure and try to go get this Team Magma stuff taken care of. And actually, let's see what. Let me make sure that our lining is up to task here. And you know what? We are missing a move that we will need. So you know what? Just very quickly, we are going to quickly teach. You know what? We're going to teach another move to Caitlyn that we can use, which is going to be Strength, because we will need Strength in this cave. And you know what? We can get rid of Astonish for now, because currently, right now, as you guys know, our team is looking very powerful, but I want to make sure that we are very well prepared for this. So we are going to jump right on in and get to this battle, and then hopefully in our next episode we will be able to go ahead and, if all goes according to plan anyway for this episode, we should be able to catch our legendary encounter in the next episode, along with a couple of other new things that I do plan on doing in Victory Road. But before we do that, I just want to make sure that we get to where we're supposed to get to and get done what we need to get done. And what is this? A Heracronite, which is awesome because that'll be good for when we catch a Heracross. And for those of you guys who don't know, Heracross is actually a very good Pokemon in this game, as well as another Pokemon in mind that I do hopefully and will be able to catch. So we're just going to quickly take a dive over here. So that way we can hopefully come up right where we want to be. I might actually be in an early area instead of being in the right spot, which it looks like I was, but that's alright. We did find another item, which is alright. It doesn't hurt to take a little bit of exploration. So let's see. No, okay. So we are going to go ahead and try again, because as I said, I was pretty sure I came up early, and I definitely did. Came up in an area I didn't really want to come up. So let's try to see if we can find our area, because I'm pretty sure it is around here. And if it is around here, then we are just in the wrong spot. And that's okay, because that means we'll be able to find our way to the next area. Ah, here we are. This is where we want to be. So, of course, as you guys know, we will have to go under here to get to where we need to be. So let's go ahead and take a nice dive. If I'm right, and I believe I am. Oh. Oh no, I was right. Okay. So now we can just hop on in here and go ahead. We actually might be able to make our encounter here today, which is great news for us, because I do indeed have a good idea of where I want to be by the end of this episode. So let's first of all make it to where we need to make it to, and we will see. And we found a star piece. Very good. Always worth having something to sell. So, with that, guys, we are going to just... let's take a look here, see what this is. So, I'm just going to quickly creep... And you know what, guys? I say, screw it, we're in the area, we might as well try to catch... well, actually no, we'll save encounters for later. And the reason I say that is because, as you guys know, shortly after we get done here and we move on to I want to say Victory Road, we'll be right en route to be getting our next Pokemon. And that will make a lot of interesting encounters there. So we can just run right on through these Team Magma guys. Excuse me. Confusion in my brain. And they're going to send out a Mighty Anna. So you know what? This would be a great chance to show off how much power Gen Myrtle has in store for us. Because you know what, guys? Gen has always done and put in nothing but the finest of work. And Gen always does. So we are just going to hit this Mighty Anna with a Petal Blizzard. And I know you guys are probably saying, well, why not go into Royalty? And that is because, even though, yes, Royalty is super effective against this, I like to make sure that we are using all team members and we're not overusing a lot of them. And as you guys can tell, we have stayed relatively 5 levels ahead, or 4 depending on the Pokemon. And right now, I believe that currently Gen and Royalty are, even though yes they are underleveled, and they're not underleveled by a lot, that they do need some very healthy leveling. And of course, Gen not being too far from everybody makes it that much better. Gen has just hit level 42, guys, so let's get that Gen Myrtle hype. Let's get that orange hype. Because you know what, guys? These guys always put in the finest of work, and I am very proud of these guys. And you know what? Seeing as how we are here, everybody seems to be doing quite nice in levels anyway, so I think it's a good idea to stay training up the team as much as possible. And we will not worry about fighting this Golbat, because Golbat does not do much. And we will be able to hopefully make it, as I said, through this area right now, and then be able to move on to getting our legendary encounter, hopefully maybe as early as this episode. And that's depending on how long we spend in this cave, because I definitely will say I hate this cave more than anything. Because this cave, as you guys know, for those of us who played the old and the new, it does get quite lengthy, and here is one of the puzzles that definitely makes it so. We're gonna shoot up. Whoa, not where I wanted to go, but okay. We're gonna take this path, which should lead us here. Let's see if there's anything else. It doesn't look like it, so alright. So we're gonna come through here. There we go. Alright. We're going to, oh. Okay. Let's see. And you gotta love these Golbats, because they just love to interfere with our plans for the day, which is kind of sad. I don't like when plans go awry or don't go according to the way that we plan them. So let's see. And another Golbat guaranteed. Yes, it is. And I don't think I have any super or max repels, which does seem very unfortunate for us. That means we are going to have a lot of Golbat encounters. Let's just quickly take a look. Oh, I have 2 max repels. So it looks like we might have a chance to run through these caves, or this cave anyway, without running into any other Golbats, which will be very nice for us. So let's just get this area taken care of and out of the way, and then hopefully in the next episode we will be getting our legendary encounter. And as you guys know, we do have a lot of people who we still have yet to nickname Pokemon after. But I will say this, rest assured, we will definitely get them nicknamed for sure, because I will make sure that we do it. And I refuse to not have at least the majority of the people on the list nicknamed. And let's get that Speedy Gaming hype, because Speedy Gaming just became a level 45. So now we're going to switch out to Royalty to take on this Weezing, because Weezing can always be so much fun. And we are just going to hit this Weezing with a Psychic, and the Quick Claw pops, which is great news for us. And down goes this Weezing, which is great news for us. Let's get that Royalty hype, because Royalty just hit 42. Now let's get that Caitlyn hype, because Caitlyn just hit 26, guys. We are just on a roll. Now we are going to quickly heal up our Jen, because Jen is looking a little under the weather for health right now. And it looks like we're going to make it, hopefully, right on time to where we want to be. And for those of you who know this room, y'all definitely know that we will... Or for those of you who know this room, y'all know that this room is a pain, and genuinely, it is overly complicated. Oh, I already made a mistake. Alright. Out and back in we go. Now let's see. There's that. Now if I remember this correctly, and I believe I do, we should be able to do this and this. Haha! And I believe we have made it to where we want to be, or if not, we are very close. So let's see how far... Oh, what's that? I believe that is, if I'm remembering this correctly, it's Earthquake. Yes, it is! So we can teach Speedy Gaming Earthquake now, which actually we are going to do, because you know what? I can't think of a better move for Speedy to have, because being part ground type. And let's see, you know what? I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to... We're going to get rid of Mud Bomb for Earthquake, because Earthquake seems like a very powerful move to have for that. And not to mention, when it comes to facing Groudon, this will make a very handy move to have. And here we go, guys. At about 19 minutes, we should be done with this. So let us take this battle to the next level. And let's just take down Maxie. And let's show Maxie what it is to really battle. And let's hope that by 19 minutes we have beaten Groudon. Because that means we should be able to end this episode in the last city that we need before we get to Groudon. And then what we are going to do is we are hopefully going to be able to catch Groudon with relative ease. So he's going to send out a Mighty N, and we are going to send out Gen Myrtle, and we are going to just start off with a Leech Seed, so we can start quickly gaining health. And of course he's going to start with a Scary Face, which is actually very bad for us, because it does reduce our speed. But we are also going to ensure that all his Pokemon get poisoned, and we are going to throw out a Toxic Spike. And we cannot use our Toxic Spikes. That's kind of unfortunate. I would have enjoyed being able to use the Toxic Spike. And of course Embargo, which is actually okay because we won't use any items to heal. Instead, we will just use Leech Seed, because Leech Seed is already healing us quite a good amount actually. And dodging the takedown is Gen, which is great news. And down goes his Mighty Anna. Let's see what his next Pokemon is. He's going to send out a Weezing, which is actually great news for us, because Royalty can just body this Weezing all at once, which is actually okay, because Weezing is not all that powerful compared to our Royalty, with that super effective Psychic. And down goes his Weezing. So let's see what he has next for us to take down. Scrubber Ducky. Let's get that Scrubber Ducky hype. And he would like to learn Dragon Rush. Let's see. Ooh. You know what, guys? We're gonna not learn Dragon Rush because we should be okay. He's gonna send out a Crobat, and actually, you know what, guys? We'll stay in with Royalty again because if I remember right, Crobat is again a poison type. Ooh. Well, that was uncalled for, Mr. Bat. So that's what you can take instead. Congratulations, Jen. Let's get that Jen, let's get that Caitlyn hype in the comment section. And he is going to send out his camera up. So we are going to send out our Speedy Gaming. Because Speedy, as you guys know, is super effective against this fire type. And we are just going to hit it with an Earthquake. And look at that, he mega evolved his camera up. But that is alright, because our Earthquake should just not, did just knock out his camera up. And it looks like we are going to wind up in the city that we need to be in to get our legendary encounter in the next episode. So guys, we are going to be we're going to have some real fun in the next episode. But I do believe that before we end this episode off, that we are going to do something very fun. And of course, when I say fun, I mean this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Because what I'm going to do, or attempt to do, is I'm going to attempt to make it to the next city and make it to where we will see Groudon standing, and then we will save after that, so that way in the next episode we can pick up right there, and hopefully we can make a really good catch right off the bat. And again, this is hoping that we can do it right off the bat. And as you guys know, we will be making it to the next city. So let's get to this next city. So that way, we can, of course, get to where we need to get to. And here we go, guys. Oh. And thank God for the teleporting. And it looks like we will be maybe getting to where this is. And of course, as you guys know, we will be buying Pokeballs. And potions, and probably a few revives to ensure that we don't have to worry too much about any of this. But we will definitely be able to have some very powerful Pokemon when taking on this Groudon. So all we can do is hope for the best. So let's go ahead up, and maybe we won't make it there. I was hoping we would before we had to end this episode, but it looks like we might end up having to end this episode right here because people won't stop talking and it does get kind of annoying. Unfortunately, I do... we might... all I can do is hope that we can make it to the next city within the next 5 minutes, which I do believe we can do. Now let's quickly jump over this. Get over here. And let's see if I can get around here. Oh. Does not look like we have a way out of here. Wait. Yes, we do. Aha. Very nice, very nice. Now let's go ahead, get under, get in, heal up our Pokemon, and then go buy some Pokeballs. We're gonna come up right here, and we might possibly be able to actually get to where we were hoping to get to really quickly, as long as we get everybody healed up. Let us in. Okie dokie, so let's heal up our Mon, get ready for this battle that is about to commence. Oh, we don't want to talk to you again. Thank you. Now, what we are going to do also is we are going to just run on over to the other side here and get some healing items along with some Pokeballs, because we do need those indeed. And here we go. So as you guys know, we will be trying to make it down there. So we are going to buy 20 regular Pokeballs. And we are going to buy 20 Great Balls, or Ultra Balls, sorry. And then what we are going to do is we are going to sell. Whoop. We're going to come over here, sell the nugget that we have, because we own, oh, we have 2 of those, okay. I didn't realize we had 2. Sell the Stardust, because, yeah, that'll give us some money. And the Big Pearl, along with the Star Piece. Now we should have enough to buy some. How many? We have 22 of those, so we should be okay there. And we are going to buy as many revives as possible. So we're going to buy 21 revives. That puts us at 43 revives in our bag, which means we should be okay for this. So let's just get on over here. And here we go, guys. We are almost to where we need to be. So let's get on over here. And here we go. We are on our way to catch the legendary encounter of this game. One of many. But we are going to catch Groudon in the next episode, guys. So let's make sure that everybody is ready, because in the next episode, guys, if we do not get down there to, well, here's what I'm going to say. That later on, sometime tomorrow, I will make sure that we are I'm actually going to do this after I end the video. I'm going to make sure that we make it into the cave all the way down to where we will meet Groudon, where I will save, and then tomorrow's episode will pick up right there where we will be battling Groudon and getting ready to catch Groudon, who I have already picked out a nickname for. So guys, be ready, because tomorrow's episode will be really, really hype. So guys, with that in mind, let's get this episode ended off on the right foot. At least let's get us out of these conversations first, so that way we can go ahead and make it in there to do this. That's where we will end off, because that seems like a good place to end off. Like I said, that's if we can get out of conversation. Let's hope that that is the end of this conversation. And I believe it is. So guys, as you guys know, I did say we were going to end off in this cave, and that's where we are going to end off. So, from here, I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.